No lie, this is my first time walking down this alleyway between Market and Mission. But that's really cool. So I'm in downtown SF on the weekend. Trying to like just pretty much look around, see what's around here, because usually it's not that busy on the weekend, as you can tell. But I thought of just giving like a little insight of what it looks like downtown SF during the weekends. And usually, even pre-COVID, it's actually this empty. And I think I remember even like back 4 or 5 years ago when I used to travel or just go around here just for fun. I remember seeing how dead it is between 4th Street and Ferry Plaza on Market, Mission, and anywhere down here on Fidei. I think this is the financial district. At least that's what I usually think it is. Hi, that's the Salesforce Tower, apparently the tallest building in San Francisco. That is slowly sinking. Like, actually, now that I think about it, there's some liveliness around here. Also, you gotta be careful where you gotta step because apparently a lot of people like to poop here. Yeah, you gotta love public defecation. Really, that's the thing. There's also a lot of construction. Looks like a lot more tall buildings are coming in place here real soon. Gotta be careful walking in this little alleyway of sort. But yeah, usually here on the weekends and most weekdays, this place is usually not busy unless especially if it's outside rush hours and weekends. Because who needs to be here on a weekend? And then I think with COVID, it still is pretty quiet because everyone's still working at home. Companies here are, well, half financial for the Western division as well as a lot of tech companies. Again, like, oh, it stinks here. Salesforce. So, thought I'd just give you this like little walking tour right now. And then eventually, hopefully about 5-ish minutes, I'll be heading towards the rooftop gardens. I took pictures of it when I was in, I think like on Instagram a couple days ago. But now I kind of want to tour it, so hopefully it's open right here. It's gonna suck if it's not. And I actually don't know if they're open on the weekend, so let's find out, shall we? So a lot of people will compare this rooftop garden right up there to be like High Street in Manhattan in New York City, which is basically a rooftop garden, oddly enough, for the Salesforce. Has like a main entrance for the Salesforce Tower, but actually meant for the public. This whole middle part, it's a bus terminal. It used to replace the Transbay bus terminal back in 2009 or 2011, and it opened in 2018, closed temporarily, and reopened again, and it's now being the main transit hub for San Francisco. Only buses though, no trains yet. Hopefully, if high-speed rail happens, it'll happen. Yeah, this thing's like really long. And actually, you can see here, that's actually the connection to the Salesforce Tower. That's the only main connection it has. But it does go quite far. Like, the bus ramps actually do go extend out that way. Hopefully we'll get up there real soon. Why am I waiting? There's no one here. Oh, and I think it was here or over there. I had a fun time with GeoGuessr where I got the wrong direction. I was supposed to be facing downtown and not, so that way is actually back to Market Street, which is downtown considerably. And then that way is towards the freeways. And I think I got the wrong side of it. Which is funny. It's funny to now be here and like realize that, hey, look, what you guessed, it's wrong. I feel like I might be able to go. Oh yeah, I can go in. Alright, cool. It's my first time really exploring the lower level of this building, of this complex. Usually I'm on the other side, so right behind me. I'm used to going that way, and actually that's where the Muni bus ramps are. So I'm gonna stop recording now, and then we'll go up there and we'll record from here, because it might take me a while to get up there. I haven't been on this side, so yeah. See you guys in the next clip. See how much I can use about this, since I'm kind of on the backish side, the other side of this. I've always wanted to see this IRL. So apparently this is the bus bridge that connects with I-80 that way, and the Salesforce terminal on the other side. Apparently, if you look on the eastern span of the Bay Bridge, it looks exactly the same. Or at least like a mini replica of it. It has like the two separate spans, so it's like it doesn't connect in the middle. Or it does connect in the middle with the center beam, but that's it. It's like there's two separate roads, which is really, really cool. But yeah, it's supposed to look like the actual Bay Bridge. It's just a mini-sized version. I find that really cool, if that's really true. And for context, it is named Salesforce Transit Center. See, I wasn't wrong, per se. Alright, going up this way is going to be bus terminals, bus ramps. I don't know if I could show that because it's technically it is a public area, but it's also owned by government. So, I won't film this part, so I'll see you, actually, at the park. See you in the next clip. I'm assuming the door opens this way. Unless it opens the other way. It does open the other way. Oh dear. And well, assuming there's probably going to people be on the left and right of me. Welcome to apparently what's called Salesforce Park. But no lie, this park is actually really nice. Especially in a concrete jungle like SF, like many other big cities. It's nice to have green space like this. And surprisingly on the roof as well. It's really, really cool. Now here's a brand on the upside. Kinda want to show this because it's kind of funny, aside from the traffic you see in the distance. So apparently, how buses enter the bridge, enter this this bus terminal. You can see it just goes down normally, and then you see a random stoplight. Apparently, that stoplight right there coordinates with the lanes, and it switches over. So when it gets to the bridge, you're actually driving on the wrong side of the road. I've always wondered why, but it took me a while to think that, hey, buses require wide turns. So it'd be better to put them on the outside when coming in rather than the inside, so I didn't have to make a sharp turn. I think that old Transby terminal was designed like that. I can't remember. But it does allow buses to make a wide turn coming in, and it does make the buses make a sharp turn going out, but they're already slow to begin with compared to coming down the bridge. It is a lot of traffic though. Supposedly there is a game today, so there is that. The rest of the park. I've actually did take pictures over here on the weekday. And it does look pretty, and I'm amazed it's actually clear outside today compared to being foggy. Well, granted it is summer, so it's like late summer, so it still has its chance to just be full sun versus fog all day. But it's actually been foggy for the past couple of days. It's been one of the couple of days that have actually been clear AF. I think today and yesterday. Friday, I think, definitely was a very foggy day in SF. We'll see how much I'll walk around. I do want to get at least to the middle of the building of this thing, because that's where the escalators going back down would be. But yeah, I do definitely want to showcase this. It does look really cool. Unfortunately, this camera cannot capture the scope of this above ground park. It looks magnificent, especially just being right next to skyscrapers. It looks really cool. Again, like as people have compared, it does look like High Street. Much quieter probably, but definitely High Street. I do have like a whole bunch of plants. Apparently it's aloe. It does look like aloe. I wonder if I cut it, I can actually get some aloe vera. I won't. But they do have a lot of plants. Apparently they have, I could be wrong, someone fact check me. It's like 700 different kinds of plants up here in the park. Pretty cool if you ask me. Actual grass, it's not fake. It really does get watered. Guess if it's not COVID, they have concerts here. Ah. First ends at the amphitheater. Watch Cedar standing around the lawn, please help me. Oh, so I guess I just missed it. Oh, no, I lied. It's actually this weekend at 7:30. Oh. I don't know if I want to stay here till 7:30 at night. I always get iffy staying around here in the evening in San Francisco. I should get used to it since I'm an adult, but still, it's not like the really safe thing. Ah. Dang. It's a true fact, though. That's why we have drought-tolerating plants. So, like, I really want to touch that cactus, but at the same time, no. A lot of cacti, succulents, a lot of succulents. Wow, that's a lot of succulents. Dude. Ooh, agave. I'll see how much I'll showcase, because there's a lot of plants here. It's a sign, girl. But yeah, if you want to actually head over here and experience this nice above ground park that I wanted to showcase ever since I've got here the first time, your best bet is to get off at Embarcadero. I tried getting off at Montgomery. It's not really the best spot. Actually no, either Montgomery or Embarcadero. If you're going for Embarcadero, go for the First Street side of the exit. If you're coming from Montgomery, you take the Sutter Street exit. Then somehow orient yourself southeastward. If you find yourself on Sansom or Sutter, you're going the wrong direction. You have to head towards the numbered streets, such as 1st, 2nd, and Montgomery. There's actually one street that is not a numbered street. But definitely head for 1st Street. And then head down 1.5 blocks. Past Mission, then you'll see the overhead structure. I'd say the best entrance to go to is going to be the one I'm going to be going down, which will be on 1st Street. Go from 1st Street and take the right side entrance. It should be perpendicular to the Muni bus bays on ground level. Once you see that entrance, you could just head up the escalators twice. The first one will go to the bus bays that I didn't really show here on the vlog. Take the next set of escalators and then you'll be up here. A nice, pretty botanical place, I'd say. And then just have a nice wander around the park. I'd say take about like 10-15 minutes to go the whole perimeter of the upper level and just admire it. I would say definitely go on a sunny day. However, if you see yourself going here on a foggy day, it must have like a different vibe. I do want to experience that, and once it's like a full fog day, to go here and see what the park looks like. Not that I'll have very low fog, but it'd be cool. So I guess there's like a nice common area for you to like sit, relax, eat, mingle, and whatnot. Pretty cool. That's the escalators going down. This is the main escalators I'll be talking about. So you'll most likely be coming out from these escalators because there's no escalators going that way. Actually, maybe I'll take the elevators down here to the bus ramps. Ooh, this is actually, I did not see this. The bamboo. Oh, this looks cool. Oh, I know what this is. Apparently this is a new system to go up and down. It's not your normal elevator either. It's pretty pog. I wonder if you can just use it, self-use it. So it's a really cool gondola that they built. I don't want to go too far since there's a little bit there. I think it only works on weekdays, so hopefully on a weekday maybe I'll try and ride it unless it costs me something. interesting. I think probably only operates Monday to Friday in all 7 days, or COVID. So let's see what's here at the Reinstitute Park, and I'll probably exit down this way because it's usually a mirror. That's cool, so much bamboo. It actually feels really cool here because it's actually pretty warm right now. Look at these palm trees. It just looks really off-putting right next to a building, but at the same time it looks really, really cool. Like if I do that, it's like a really nice park, right? I try my best to hide the buildings. It looks like a really nice park. And yet, hello. Oh, that's cool. That's pretty cool. So actually it's like a little green thing to just activate it when it's needed to be. Oh, they've grown redwood here. Oh, this is gonna be interesting once it grows. It'll probably penetrate, probably won't grow too far because the roots can only go so much in a man-made park. But it'll be very interesting to see this redwood grow in the next 50, 60 years. So it looks like on the left, on the side where I was before, it's all dry goods, all water-resistant plants. And all these are normal trees. Alright, I think with that, I will now actually go down, head where I'm gonna head. This is pretty much the end of it. Ooh, big foliage, big foliage. Ah, awesome. Okay, we're still over one. Going into the jungle. It is pretty hot over here though. Not gonna lie. But looks pretty nice. Aside from the buildings in the background. But no, this looks really cool. I've just been here. I'm just gonna wait for there's a couple over there on the other side. Actually see the entrance to SF from the Bay Bridge. I mean, not the most amazing thing, but pretty cool showcase. Ooh, can't tell if that's fog or smoke in the background. Time to not be in flower and zoom and see a boat right there. Oh, it doesn't. This my camera doesn't do can't justify, but looks kind of foggy / smoky over there. We're still suffering through a wildfire right now. Oh, that's cool. So, tidbit, where I'm standing is the Salesforce Transit Center. Replaced the Trans Bay terminal that was on this property. When they tear it down, it still takes a couple years to build it. With that, they decided to build a temporary Trans Bay terminal, which is right there. I forgot how close we are to it. That's cool that they still kept it to this day. I guess because I think they're still having issues with the neighboring building, the Salesforce Tower, which is sinking about a foot every year. Since it's connected, it may affect the transit center as well. So just in case, I guess they still left it open or closed it down, but haven't torn it down for the event that they need to close down Salesforce Transit Center and redirect buses to the temporary Trans Bay. It's still there. But it is so weird because I remember these buildings still being built back in 2015, 2016, and 2017. I think when I went there to the temporary Trans Bay terminal back in my 2016 vlogs, you'd see some of these buildings being constructed. It's weird that it's finished. But hey, this is a record to say that, I was here about 4 or 5 years ago, doing my weekly vlog, and oddly enough, that was during the election, so that was fun. But now to be here again in 2021, see many of the new buildings, old buildings that are still here, new buildings that are being built and have already opened. It's insane, and including this one since it opened back in 2019. It's insane. With that, I'm gonna go back to those elevators that you saw right there. I don't know if you saw it right there, but it's like right there behind the foliage. I will now actually end my video. I hope you guys had a fun time watching. If you did, give this video a like. If you want to comment on like other places to visit. I had Dragon saying Tenderloin, maybe one day soon. I still feel a bit unsafe going to the Tenderloin because of crime and homelessness over there. It's still a little bit high. The last couple times I passed through it, either I'll do it by bus or I'll try to do a walk, maybe closer to like Civic Center to get that kind of gauging aspect. Comment if you can think of another place for me to visit in San Francisco. Feel free to look at the map or give me a suggestion. Maybe I'll try and find it. And subscribe. See more videos like this, amongst many other videos I'll have posted here in the next few weeks, days, and future. Words. In any case, I hope you guys have a great day or night, wherever the heck you are. See you guys at the next video. This is Bam Waits. See ya.